Hey everybody, it's Shanta Flowers, and I have a guest.
I'm not really a guest.
Not really, but I mean,
Yeah, because it's my.
he's a guest on my blog, right? On my video thing.
We doing it together. So this is your day. What?
Day 20 of the 90-day video challenge. He's like on day
12.
12.
Yes.
Guest. No, anyway, I
Not a
have my
guest.
husband here. And what's your name?
Okay.
Enchant. And we are here today representing Team Flowers because we want to talk about something that's really, we feel it's really, really important and
Hey,
that
hey.
a lot of people may be having trouble with, and that is support. Supporting your spouse, knowing your roles, playing them, finding out what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, helping each other, through those things, even though there's some things that those things sometimes you don't even know what they are. Sometimes you have to sit down and talk them through and see what you're good at and where the other person is and be willing to support the other one. I know this one here. See, his videos are like 30 minutes long and he's
Whatever.
over here
About-
being nuts. So, what do you have to say about support, and what would you say as a supportive spouse to a lot of times the wives
We're
do
still.
start the businesses because you guys are like and don't get it. So, what do you have to say about that?
I will say that part is true, but we're still working hard at this thing ourselves to
Mm-hmm.
learn how to support one another, and so um, what I would say is that having an open mind, which I believe that I do, and really stepping back and listening and trying to be positive about what your significant other is expressing to you or presenting to you is huge. And if many of us are honest with ourselves, I don't care
Oh,
how
look at that.
you right in the middle of me talking.
I know, but remember I was telling y'all about those pimples? That's a new one.
Yeah, but
Jeez.
okay.
Okay.
Anyway, um, but being supportive of your spouse,
Be
and
supportive of my pimple.
I'm very supportive of your people.
Okay.
Not really. But being supportive of his spouse, and because if we're all honest with ourselves, I truly believe that many of us, no matter how much you love doing what you do for a living, and I do, I actually dreamt as a kid to grow up and do what I currently do, and so. That being said, still in all, I still feel that there's so much more to me, that there's so much more to life, and having a family and wanting to be in a different place financially, I know that there is only so far that I can go
Oops.
by punching the clock, and so um, when
Babe, what's that have to do with support, babe?
that's what I'm getting to.
Hurry, hurry,
I'm gonna slap somebody.
hurry. It's not scandal. They are not going to pay attention for 30 minutes.
Yeah, but it's only 3:20.
Hurry up.
Anyway, so that being said, um, it's important to listen to your spouse because sometimes they can present something to you that you really need at a time that you really need it, and you just really don't realize that this is the blessing that you've been, whatever, that you've been praying for. And so, yeah, but I'm very supportive of my spouse. Um, Even when I think some of the things that she's telling me is nonsense, I still listen, and at the end, I just say no. But it's a lot of some things I really do get, and I take the time to.
Okay, so back to support.
That's what I was getting at.
You was getting there too slow. So this is the thing. Just a couple of tips. You know what?
Don't ever get married, son.
Whatever. A couple of tips when you're thinking about when you are working with your spouse, and no matter who's working the business, or if you're both working the business, a couple of things you can do. Maybe set up a. No, we don't have a schedule. I'm not gonna lie and say we're that organized. We love to be that organized, but we are supportive in the fact of if somebody has something. No, he's not organized at all. Don't let him. Mm, y'all know me. Y'all been with me for 20 days.
Look, my buddy's laughing.
Anywho, listen. If you're organized, set a schedule if you need that. If not, be able to have an open line of communication with each other. Now, one thing that we do is we read each other well. So if I'm able to say, and pretty much he knows the day. So like on Mondays, we may have a call or whatever. You may have a call, a webinar, you have something going on. Then he gets that and he understands and he knows, he kind of automatically knows that maybe Monday is a busy night for me and Wednesdays are a busy night for me. And so he will normally just go ahead without me saying anything and take the reins on the baby and try to get him together and get him to bed. Now, sometimes baby just wants mommy, and what can you do? But he will take the reins on that and will give him his bath and do whatever he needs to do. For instance, I cook. I'm the cooker. He does the dishes. We switch things up and flip things up. I mean, some things are traditional, some things aren't traditional. Don't worry about tradition. Worry about what works for your family. And you guys get together and say, hey, you know what? These are my busy nights. And then let the other person tell you maybe what days that they need. And you guys figure out what would you need the most help with. And for me, it's I need the most help with the baby. But then on the other hand, there are some times where, you know what? I have to do something, and that something may be like right after dinner or right before dinner, then he'll cook. So yeah, time's going. So we don't want to keep you here all day. But what we really just want to tell you is to support each other, right?
Yes, very much so.
You agree with that? Find out
what works for
you. Find out how you can help and support your spouse and what active role you can take to support them.
Because
and do that.
Because we all have different strengths and weaknesses, and so
yeah.
That being said,
we're out.
We're gonna do a lot more tomorrow.
Of these, yeah, probably like together because now we're just gonna combine everything because it just takes too long doing all the other stuff. So it's our week, our day 20. No, it's 20. Anyway, Team Flowers, and we are out. Say bye bye. Bye bye. See you later. It's really late.
And don't ever let your kids start sleeping in the bed with you.
Goodbye. It's 7 minutes.
It's ridiculous getting them out.
See you tomorrow.
I'm going to bed.
That's what happens when you're off the class. Bye.